Hello everyone. Let's wait for a few more minutes, then we will start the session. Let's start at 6:05 so that few more members can join.
So, what are we going to do in this session today?
Mostly we'll be discussing the week 8 practice assignment, then any other doubts from week 7 and week 8.
Okay.
So coming next two session will be a quiz to revision session.
What is the agenda of today's session, sir?
Yeah. We'll be discussing week 8 practice assignment questions. Then if you guys have any doubt from week 7 and week 8, we'll take that. And that's it for the today's session. And coming next two sessions, we'll be having a quiz to revision session. Is my screen visible? Can someone confirm?
Yes, it's visible.
Yes, sir, it's visible, sir.
Okay, then let's start the session. So in this session, we'll see the week 8 practice assignment questions. Then after that, we'll take any doubts or we'll discuss any concepts. If you guys have any doubts in any of the concepts, we'll discuss about week 7 and week. Even week 5 and 6, that's fine. The next upcoming session will be detailedly covered about week 5, 6, 7, 8, since that will be a quiz to revision session. Oh, okay. The first question is they have given a pseudocode. Let me take a blue color. They have given a pseudocode and they were asking what Z will represent at the end of the execution. So let's read the pseudocode first and try to understand what it's doing. Okay, up to this is the pseudocode. So initially we are initializing the empty dictionary and the average variable equal to 0 and the variable A, C, everything is equal to 0. So this pseudocode we are running on the scores data. Okay. So read the first row X in a table, and what you are doing once you read it, you are just adding it X dot total. Then you are incrementing the count. So basically this is for count, what we are doing, and this is for total. So this is total marks. So we are incrementing and adding the count irrespective of any of the condition, right? Because it doesn't have any condition. Once you read the card, so you're just adding the total marks into A and you are incrementing the one value to the C variable. Okay. So this represents the total number of cards and this represents the total marks of all the data set. So next, what we are checking is, we are checking is key. As we have seen in the previous session, what it will return? Either true or false Boolean value, right? If this key is present in my dictionary, it will return true, else this will return false. So since I have initialized my empty dictionary, this will be false in my first iteration, right? Because I just have my empty dictionary in a D variable. So what it will do, it will go to my else block and it will initialize this kind of inner dictionary for that particular city. For example, Chennai is there. If Chennai is the first city, which is in the first card, whatever you read, so it will be initializing something like key equal to Chennai and value equal to again inner dictionary with total equal to x dot total, which is nothing but the first card total marks. Then it will initialize the count equal to 1. So this is how the first card will be initialized. If any new city is seen, this is how it will be initialized. If it is already there, if
And
this Chennai key is
the count is the number of cards, sir, the number of X dot total. I mean, the number of students over there, the count represents over 1.
yeah, the number of students in this Chennai city represent this count.
Yeah, got it, sir.
So since we read the first card, we are initializing equal to 1, not equal to 0. Because already we have seen the card, that's why we are initializing the total mark and equal to 1. If we are seeing the Chennai city again, what it will do, this if condition will become true, right? Because it's checking whether the Chennai city is in my dictionary or not. So this will return true. Instead of going to else block here, what it will do is, it will go and increment the count. So it will add, for example, if 270 is there already, it will add 269 the second card count. And it will increment the 1 to 2. This is what it is doing. If the city is already there in your dictionary, it will add the total marks in that particular city and it will increment the count. If it's not there, it will initialize it. Right? So far clear? This while block, what is it trying to do? Any doubts?
It's appending 2 processes at a time, no, sir. It's appending. Like X dot total, it is increasing, and as well as the count of the card. Count of the card is nothing but count of the students. Right?
Yes. So do remember this. One we are doing inside the dictionary, one we are doing irrespective of the dictionary, we are just adding the total marks and count. This is where, right? So far clear? This while loop. Any doubts, anyone? Hello. Yes, no.
No, sir, it's clear.
Okay, then we'll move to the next one.
Sir,
Then,
hello.
yeah, please.
Sir, can you repeat once more?
Where you are not able to understand? I mean, which part, which line of the code?
Sir, will you be able to say from starting? I can't get.
Starting. Okay, I'll just quickly go through. Okay. We are initializing B equal to empty dictionary and average A, C, everything we are initializing to 0. And this what we are doing is we are running on the course data. So we are reading the first card, and what we are doing is we are incrementing the total marks in and storing it in, not incrementing, adding, right? This is, we are adding the total marks and storing it in our A variable, and I'm incrementing the C value by 1 whenever I read the card. I'm incrementing. So these two variables will be keep on adding and incrementing irrespective of any of the conditions, right? Because I'm not having any condition, though this will represent what? A will represent what?
Marks, total marks.
Total marks of all
Students.
all all students or all cards, right? And this
Yes, sir.
represent the total number of cards or total students. So next, what we are trying to do is we are checking is key whether the city name is already a key in my dictionary or. So right now I have what it is empty dictionary. So this is key will return either true or false, right? If this city is there in my dictionary, it will return true, else it will return false. So whenever you read the first card, for the first card, for example, the city is Chennai, will it become true or false, this if condition?
So for first card,
It will be
Initially, it is
false,
so
right?
it
false.
will be false. Yes.
So if it is false, we'll go to the else block. What it will do, it will initialize the inner dictionary for that particular city with total and count. It's not initializing with 0 or some random value. It initializing with whatever the total mark you that's having, whatever that you read for that particular city. For example, for the first card, it will initialize. If you read Chennai as a keyword, it will initialize Chennai as key and value as a inner dictionary. In that inner dictionary, it will have total. And if the first card total is 270, it will have 270 and count equal to 1. This is also a dictionary, right?
Sir, city is a key and total is a value, right,
Yeah,
sir?
this whole part is a value for a city, value of a city.
So, so two values,
Two values.
total and count as one. Two values.
So yeah, for city, this inner dictionary is value. For this total, this is value. For this count, this is value, right? This is basically inner dictionary. Here you can see this is my key, and this inner dictionary is my value for that particular city. And in this value, I'm storing my information, total and count for that particular city.
Sir, there is a comma after x dot total. So we have to separate what, like, total marks and count we have to separate.
I'm not getting what you are trying to say.
Sir, here two values or how many values? Total and one.
Total and count, we are storing two variables, basically two keys inside the dictionary.
Two values, right? Two values of a one key.
Okay, let me clear. I'll take another color. So generally, how we represent dictionary, for example, if I say Chennai, if I represent some number, how many students, I will put 37 or something. So this is my value and this is my key, right? One key, one value, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
But here, how it represented is, where is the eraser? Sure. So instead of just single value, what it has done is, it has given a dictionary to me. So inside this dictionary, so this whole part dictionary is my value for Chennai city. Clear?
Sir, how you are saying it is a dictionary? Because curly braces are there. That's why.
Yes. Dictionary we used to represent by curly braces, right? So
Okay.
inside this, what we are doing is we are creating another key with called total and assigning some value 270. For example, if total is 270, we are assigning it and count equal to 1. So inside this value, we are having a dictionary which is having two keys and two values. So total is a key here, count is a key here, and which is having corresponding values. But if you take Chennai as a key, this dictionary itself a value.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Understood. No, actually, you have written Chennai in the right top part. That's why I was getting confused which is a key, which is a value. Okay, thank you, sir. Understood.
Okay. So this is how the dictionary will be initialized whenever you see a new city. Okay? Then once the city has been seen again, if you are seeing the second card as let's say Mumbai. So again the another key will be added with following the total similarly like this. And if third card is Delhi, again the new value will be the Delhi. It's similarly total and count will be initialized. And if you see Chennai again in the fourth card, what it will do is this if condition will become true, right? Because
Yes,
this
yes.
is key procedure and city town will become true. Basically, what this is doing is in this dictionary, whether this city town is present as a key or not. So my Chennai is already there. This is my fourth card I'm reading. This is also Chennai. What it will do is instead of going to else block, it will go to inside my if block. So now what it will do is it will add, see, it's a d of x dot city down total. So now this is referring to this part, right? This is d of city Chennai, which will give you dictionary. And inside there is another dictionary. That's why we are using the inner key total. So this will what it's doing is d of x dot city dot total, and we are adding x dot total. And I'll just erase this. We are adding x dot total. So what it will do is it will 270 plus some other marks, let's say 285, it will add and it will store the new mark and it will increment the count by 1. So earlier it is 1, now it will become 2. If it's whenever it sees a new city, it will add the total marks into the current total mark and it will increment the count inside the dictionary for that specific city. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Why it will add?
Why?
Sir, why the total will be added to the previous total?
Here we are adding it, right? You are taking the value, let's say the earlier value is 270, the new card value is 285, which is x dot total. So it's got added. Similarly, we are incrementing the count. Earlier count is 1, now we are adding plus 1. and assigning to the same key,
Yes.
sorry, same value, right?
So the role of the is key in both the conditions. It is doing the same, no, sir. The first condition is false. At that time also, it is appending both the values of the city and as well as account. And in the second case also, even if it is finding the Chennai, it is making it true, and the function is one and the same. Is key in both the parameters. It is, I mean, both the conditions. It is doing the same, no, sir. Then what is the
Like,
significance of is key over there?
I mean, you are trying to say what is the difference between this if and else? You are trying to say both of it's doing same.
Exclusively in the if is key dictionary, in the first case it is giving as false. Why? Because there is no Chennai and we have taken an empty dictionary over there, and
Hmm.
after finding one Chennai over here, and
Hmm.
again is key, when we are going to is key, it is giving true. Why? Because Chennai is present over there. In the first
Yes.
case also, it is adding x dot city and as well as appending the a count, c count. And in the second case also, the same function it is doing, no, sir. Even if it is
Yeah.
true or false,
Yeah.
the
It's
role
doing
of
the
is key
same.
is one and the same.
The role of
Role of is key is one and the same, no, sir. In both the conditions.
no. I'm not getting what you are trying to say.
No,
The
no.
purpose of
See, sir.
having, I'll tell you my thing. Okay, the purpose of this code is initially my dictionary is empty, so you don't have any key. That's why this else block comes. So this else block says whenever you see a new city, you just initialize kind of this, and whenever you see a new city, we increment it. If there is if there is a new city, you can't directly increment it.
If the different city, we have to increment the total and count. If the new city, then we have to initialize as total and count one.
Yes.
New city, city town is a key and value is total. But why we are repeating that x total and count? Means it should be like x city town. This is the key, right?
Can someone confirm like what you guys were trying to say? Sorry, I'm not able to get it.
They
Sir,
are not
I'm
understanding the
saying
structure
that
of the dictionary.
the key and the two part should be there, key and value dictionary part. But here it is the total and x total, and here it is changed like count and one.
Yeah, because it's a nested dictionary. The first dictionary will just have the city, and the value of that is a dictionary. That dictionary will store the total and count for each city. And every iteration, it will get incremented based on the card that comes.
So
You need
you
to
are
understand the structure
trying
of
to
the
say
dictionary.
why this has been added here, why this is not there.
Yes, sir.
See, that's why w- that's how the empty dictionary works. If you are trying to see a new city called Chennai, like will you be able to access the value? See, right now your dictionary is empty. Now you read the card, and will you be able to access this? First of all, D of Chennai, because there is no such key in your dictionary, right? Chennai, to access a D of Chennai. Is it there?
No, sir.
No, right? See, the left
Yeah.
hand side, it's trying to access some value. Basically, it's trying to access the total value of that particular city. If there is no such city, how this code won't work, right? It will throw an error. That's why we are having a if condition. This should be done only if the city is already there in your dictionary. Then only it will be able to access the total value which we are initializing here. This will be initialized whenever you see a new city in your dictionary.
Okay, sir.
So any doubts so far?
No, sir.
Okay. Then let's go to average A by C. What it's trying to do, average A by C? A is the total marks of all students, right? And C is the total number of students. So basically it's average of all the students, right?
Yes, for the complete data.
So next it's initializing Z equal to 0, and now we are iterating through the keys of D. What it will give? It will give the list of keys. The keys of D's will be nothing but the city names, right? Because that's what we did in this D dictionary. So it will give you Chennai, Mumbai, New Delhi, what else? Maharashtra.
Sir, can we use the real
All such
data?
cities will be there.
Sir, can we use
Sorry.
we have the data. Can we use that real data to calculate this?
Real data, it will take
Yes,
lots of time.
yes,
Right?
we have the data, score data and this city town data.
Yeah, actually, that only, sir is using the same one. It is acting on the scores data only. We have to keep in mind in our mind that scores data only. Actually, she is asking that we have already the scores data. Can we work on that? I think she is asking like that, sir. The same thing we
It,
are using, no? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But I'm just taking
she
some
is
arbitrary
asking.
numbers with the same data set.
Yeah, to make us understand, you are taking some examples, right? Please go ahead, sir.
Then after iterating for each city, what it's doing is, and it's trying to insert a new value called average in my inner dictionary. This B is nothing but city, right? Because for B in D. For now, if my dictionary is something like this, let's say Chennai, Mumbai. Let's assume only I have four city. Okay. New Delhi, Kolkata. And all of them as inner dictionary. And this is how the dictionary has been created in the previous block of codes. Now it will have total, everything will have total, 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 and every total value will have, let's say I'm just taking some random numbers, 2000, 2000, 1500, 500. Okay. Let's say count equal to 4. Just a minute. Let's take this count equal to 4. This count equal to 8. This count equal to 10, let's say. And this count equal to um what it took 3. Now this part, line number 20, what is it doing is it's trying to store a new value average by dividing the total and count of the particular city. So basically, if the first iteration is Chennai, what it is trying to do is D of Chennai average, and in this average, it's trying to store 1000 by 4, because that's what I have, 1004 in my Chennai. But my average key is not there. So what it will do is it will take average equal to 250. So it will store something like this. Similarly, for other cities also, it will take an average variable and it will store 250. Here also it will be 250. Here it will be 150. And here it will be something uh, around 166 or 170. Okay. So this is how your dictionary will be after executing the 20th line of code. After then 21st line, what it's doing is it's checking whether this average is greater than my overall average or not. Overall average is total average of all the students. If it is greater, you are incrementing the z, not incrementing, you are adding that particular number of students into the z variable, right? Because it's d of city of count, which is already there in your dictionary. So you are adding the particular students into your z value. Is it understand?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Any doubts?
No, sir. Now it is very clear.
Sir,
Z
sir, we are,
stores what? Z
Sorry.
stores Z stores what?
That here you are initializing to 0, and whenever you see the city average, once you computed the city average and stored in your dictionary, if that city average is greater than your total average, where we have computed in 16th line, then you add that particular count of that city in your z variable. So for example, this
Count.
250 average is greater than my total average. Then you add this 4 to my z. In this case, this is false. This 250 is, let's say, okay, this is false. This fourth one. This count 3 won't be added. This count 3 won't be added. But this count 8 will be added since 250 is greater than my total average. So this 8 will be added. So here also same. This 250 will be greater than my total average. This 10 will be added. You are not just incrementing the count, you are adding the count which is there in your city to the z variable. If the city average is greater than the total average.
So basically, Z stores the number of students who have
Who are having the
average.
average of greater than
Um,
the total average students.
okay, okay, sir.
sir,
Let me erase this.
total average, we are calculating total average, but sir, for sir, which statement defines it for total average? We are comparing between total average and average
The average of the particular city.
particular city. So, sir, which statement is used to define total average?
Here we
Yeah.
are defined the total average, right? In the line number 60.
And sir, for particular city, which then defines for particular city?
For particular city, here what we are computing and storing, line number 20. This B is city, this D of dictionary of city of average, we are computing the average by total and count for that particular city and storing it in average.
Okay. Thank you.
Then let's look at the options. In the options, what it's saying is that we need to find what Z is storing. Okay. The number of students from the cities, average total marks of city is more than the average total marks of the data set. Right? This is what the Z is storing. So basically, the average total marks of city should be greater than the average total marks of the students, and we are storing the number of students. So not number of cities, so both are wrong. Here it is less than. So this is also wrong. Is it clear? Let's go to the second question.
Sir, why it is more than average total marks of the data set?
Why it is more than.
Sir, kindly show the
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yes, sir.
21.
Yes, sir. It's clear.
It's saying, right?
Yes.
Then only we are incrementing the Z. If it is more than the total average. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Let's go to the second question. Yes. Okay. Okay, in second question, we need to fill the block, particular block, this block. The following pseudocode is executed using the shopping bills dataset. And let D be the dictionary that maintains the following information. The category of the item purchased by a customer. Choose the correct fragment, choose the correct code fragment to complete the pseudo. So let's again this code initializes D equal to empty dictionary. If pile 1 has more card, you are reading it, and finally you are moving to the pile 2 and closing the while loop. And basically it's reading the all cards and initialize the empty dictionary, and we need to fill this pseudocode. And what we need to fill, let's read the question once again carefully. So this D dictionary maintains the following information. What its following information is: the category of the item purchased by the customer. So basically for the customer, it's gonna say the customer has purchased the item or not. So the dictionary will be something like the dictionary, the customer name will be the key. And for that customer, there will be a inner dictionary like the previous question. And in that inner dictionary, each product will be
Yes, sir. Like food items, like toiletries, like
anything,
that.
whatever the
Yeah.
product he has purchased. If he has purchased, that will be true. If he has not purchased, that will be false. If he hasn't purchased product 2, that will be false. Similarly, the list of all products, right?
Sir, how do you say this? How do you say this?
As
This kind
giving
of
a
dictionary
probability.
structure, is it?
Sir, but in the question they have given the category of the item purchased by a customer. So it won't be like customer name as a key and the values will be like the categories food, toiletries, like etc. etc. Not like that.
That is what my dictionary is doing, right? The customer has a
But
key, and value is my nested key. In that, sorry, the value is my nested dictionary. In that nested dictionary, I am storing all the products with boolean value true or false. The true says the customer has bought, and the false says the customer hasn't bought that product.
so what is the need of true and false and all? Like Directly we can
So,
store.
directly also we can store that, no issues. So instead of storing the false value, we can store the just product one also. But for easier purpose, instead of listing the all the products, then you need to iterate all the products. Then you have to check whether the product is there in that key or not, right? In order to say whether that customer has bought the product or not. If all the product has been listed for the customer, you can directly access that customer and the product. Then you can say whether the customer has bought the product or not using the true or false.
Sir, but I wanted to ask that how can we predict by reading the question that in the dictionary we have to keep the Boolean value or not?
Boolean value.
This is what I
Like
was asking, sir. How you have prepared
like
this?
the one you wrote that product
Okay,
one
okay.
will be true and product two will be false. That how can we predict that we have to keep the dictionary like that?
Okay, okay. I got it. Actually, the question was not clear. The part which is only this part is there from this. Yeah, I agree. There is no entire information. So, but there will be no such ambiguity in question paper at least. Okay. So by looking at the option, only I got to know by at the first glance. Yeah, I agree. There is some
Because I read the
ambiguity.
question when I solved it, so my answer got wrong, and I didn't get that why they're putting it that it's true or false.
Yeah, yeah. I got. Okay, the question needs to be clear. They should have mentioned true or false for each customer product. Okay, is it clear the dictionary structure, what we are trying to build in this dictionary?
So now how does the program
Okay.
look like, sir?
Yeah, that is what given in the option. We need to check which option is correct to build this kind of dictionary. So far, at least the question is clear, right? What we are gonna do here.
Yes.
Okay, then let's go to the options. Okay, the first option is for each A in X dot item list, D dot X dot customer A. Basically, this will be the list of products, right? The item list. Because in shopping data set, what it will do, at the top, the card number will be there, shop name will be there, and here there will be list of all the items with quantity, price, and the total. So this X dot item list corresponding to the items. So this would be a list. So whenever it iterates, so what it's doing is D of customer name of A equal to true. This just blindly initializing your dictionary to all the products saying true, right?
Yes, sir. This is wrong.
Yes.
And also the problem with this code is you don't have your dictionary and all. The dictionary is empty, and what it's trying to do is it's directly trying to access D dot customer name and the product name, which doesn't even exist, your empty dictionary, and then it's trying to set a true value. Before you are trying to set some value in your dictionary, you should initialize it, right? Which is not happening here.
Sir, how does it look like? D of X dot customer name of A. How will you write this?
The dictionary structure you are saying, or
Uh, I'm asking how to write this.
I'm not getting how to write this ones. As a pseudocode, this is how we will access. But this you can't access if your dictionary is empty, right? If my dictionary is empty, how can you access some particular customer name or particular product and you can set it to true if I don't have any data in my dictionary? That is why this option is false. So this part, what it's doing is, we have seen the code as a empty dictionary. After empty dictionary, it's directly trying to get some value, right? D of customer name, which is not there in my dictionary. That's why the code is false. It will throw an error, right? Because there is no such value in my dictionary. The first option is clear, right? What the first option is doing.
Is also not defined in this,
Yes,
in so first.
Okay. In the second option, what is it doing is, if there is a key, already there is a key, it's initializing to empty dictionary. Is it the right way? If there is already key, what it should do?
It has to give a boolean, either true or false.
It has to get a product name and it has to say boolean true or false, at least. And for each A in item list, it's doing in an opposite way. This block should be here. This block should be here, at least, right? But even though this it has still problems, so we can eliminate this option, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can
Okay.
you explain once more? B, option B.
Option B. So is it the second line of code is correct? If you find a customer name, let's say my dictionary is there, the customer name is Shreya. It is also there, and the key is there, something is there with product one, product two, something is there. Okay. And what is it doing is, if there is already there is a key, what it's do, it's reinitializing your dictionary instead of saying true or false, right?
No, yes, sir, yes. So it
So
is
that's why this is wrong.
again it's empty.
It should update the value instead of reinitializing Straya to empty dictionary, right?
Yes, sir.
Then what is it doing is key in third option. If there is no key, you are initializing customer name equal to empty dictionary, right? This is correct because this is what we wanted. If there is no name, we should initialize. If the first time we are seeing the Straya, we should initialize the empty dictionary, right? So this is correct. But this part is correct or wrong? This is where the confusion comes. Can anyone?
Sir,
yes,
I
sir.
think I think that it's wrong because if it's giving it is giving else block, and in else block
if we are initializing for example, as I've taken for Shreya, then we should have to check that is the item in the category true or false. So I think it should be wrong.
This
It's
is
wrong
wrong
because for the
because
first
of
entry,
it's having the
the else
else value.
will
If
not
there is no else,
process.
this is correct.
Correct.
Sir,
This option is
also
wrong
A,
only because of else value.
sir, also A should be a category of A.
Yeah, it should be A dot category
Yes.
because A itself as a list, it has a product name, product quantity, product price, product total. Yeah, it should be A dot category. So that's also this should be A dot.
Sir, if it is A dot category, then it is correct.
Yeah, then it is correct. And also else should not be there.
Sir, why else?
Why else should not be this?
Yes, we are checking for
Okay.
so
Let's I'll take the same example, whatever I have written above. So first time you are inserting the Shreya because this is condition becomes true, right? Let's
yes,
say the
sir.
first card as a customer name Shreya, and this will become true, and you will initialize dictionary D is equal to Shreya with empty dictionary. This is what your if code does, which is fine. Then if your this condition satisfies, it don't even go to your else block. Suppose let's say again my Shreya, I'm seeing a card Shreya. This will become false. It will go to else, and this should be category, which is wrong. Also, the first time whenever you initialize, at the same time, immediately it should update the products also, right? So you are missing the products when you read for the first time. It will update the products whenever you read the second time. That's what this else condition says. Product for the first time. For the first time, if you read the card, it should initialize also. It should update the products also. Which this else block is not doing. Once you initialize, this else block won't be performed. So you are missing the products which you are reading for the first time.
So sir, the else part should be below the second statement of if.
The else part should not
You're
be there.
telling this.
No, the else part should not be there.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sorry.
Yes.
Can you hear?
Yes.
Sir, you are audible.
This else part should not be there. Any doubts? I know you guys were getting confused here because of this else block.
Sir, you are telling else block should not be there. Then if C has to be true, then what all we have to do?
You have
Means
to
what we
remove
have to
the else block.
Instead of that, what we have to do?
I mean, not just else block. Remove the line 4, which is this. You have to remove this line 4 and this part, and this should be A dot category. Then it is correct.
What if instead of else if condition?
What
Then it
if
will be true.
condition, would like to have?
Like instead of else. If there is if, then this option will be true or not.
If
Double if condition. If else is I'm saying if there is double if condition, not if else.
okay, like what is the condition you were saying? That's what I'm asking.
Like condition is this that is in else. Remove this else and write here if. I'm asking then this condition is
That
true or
there
not.
is another possibility. If this code can be correct, it should be a dot category, and also this code should also present here. Then you, without removing else, it will be correct. The point is, whenever you read the card for the first time, it should initialize. Also, it should update the products. But in this code, is it happening or not? Just have a glance and tell me. Okay. Anyone?
In the initial dictionary itself, we can add the category of that list also, sir. The first dictionary is there X dot customer name, where we are adding for each A in X dot item list. There itself we can append with X dot category, and we can that category we can give. There itself we can end it, no, sir? Instead of going for the next one.
Next one should also be there. See, this will be true or false only for the first card, right? Once
Yes,
you
sir.
see a second card, else should be there. If you are writing this
Yeah.
2 lines of code here. So, if you are writing this, it will initialize and update the card also for the first time. But the existing code, what is it doing? Is it updating the card or not while you read the card for the first time? While you read the card for the first time, this if loop will become true, it will initialize the empty dictionary. Fine. But this else block won't be executed. Because of
Yes, sir.
not
Once
executing this
action
else
is
block,
performed, then only
this
else will come.
products are not getting updated for that specific customer. Is
So,
it clear?
when else will work? When if will be false? In which when?
This will work for the second time. Whenever you read the card for the second time, for example, first time you are reading the customer name Streya, this will be true. This else block won't be executed. And if you read the second time Streya, basically this is your, let's say, second time Streya, this else block will be executed. And the products will also be updated here, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
But here, when you read for the first time, whether the products will be updated, that's my question.
The code will work
Mm,
properly. The only issue
no.
is you will lose the data of the first card for each
Yeah,
customer that gets added. So that is why
that
the code
yeah,
is not
yeah.
ideal.
That's why this option is wrong.
Oh, okay. So while doing second time, our data will be losing. You're telling this.
First time, not second time.
Let's go to the next option. So here, if you see, there is no else block. This line number 4 to 6 will always executed, irrespective of whether your card has been initialized or not. And before that, this if block will take care of your initialization. First, it will go to the if block. If there is no customer has been present in your dictionary, it will initialize and it will come down immediately and it will update all the products. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
This
So
is the correct answer.
the last two statement is used to represent means what is the meaning we can get from last two statements?
Last two lines of the code.
Yes, sir. Line number 4 and 5.
So this line number 4 and 5, what it's doing, it's iterating to all the items of the customer. Let's say he has bought product 1 and 2, 3, up to 4, 5. It will iterate all the products, and for that specific product, it will extract the category and it will say this category has been bought by the customer.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Again, they have given pseudocode. What does this following pseudocode compute when it is executed using shopping bills data set? Okay. So we need to find, let me zoom out little bit. Okay. So we need to find what this A represent. This is what the entire code, and this is a procedure or a function we can call. And this is also function. So finally, this A value will be stored whenever this code has been got executed. So initially, again, this is also executed using the shopping list data set. This BB represent empty dictionary. I think it's big bazaar. And A equal to none. File one has more cards, read the card. And if the shop name is big bazaar, then only you do something with this dictionary, which is calling update dictionary method. This method. Okay. And finally, once this method has been called, finally it's saying get max key from the big bazaar. So let's see what this update dictionary does. This update dictionary again it's doing for every item, again y dot item list for each card you're taking. And if there is a key already,
So
you are
here,
incrementing
A is used to represent customers for each
card,
A.
let's say card or customer. Same, whatever you want. For each card, basically list of items is there. For each customer, list of items is there. Okay. And this appropriate would be card, not customer. you are incrementing. If there is already a key with category, you are incrementing. If there is no, you are initializing to 1. The same thing again repeating from the question 1 and 2. I think you need to be careful. This is it clear what the update dictionary method is doing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, maintaining the count.
Sir, so it stores a number of categories. Sorry, categories of items.
Count, it shows count.
So basically, this big basket dictionary will be looking like category names, category 1, category 2, category 3, a number of times that category has been appeared in this big bazaar shop. It say this category 3, this category 4, this category 7, something like this. So this is what this update dictionary is doing. It's not nested dictionary or anything, because it's just accessing the one level. And if it's accessing one more level like this, then it is 2-level access. Something, these are all the things you guys need to practice and have to remember something. That will be very helpful for your exam. Okay. Okay. Is it clear what is this update dictionary does?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay.
Sir, it is adding number of categories for a particular card.
Yes. So in next part, so once this has been executed, your update dictionary has been done for all the big bazaar cards. Finally, it's calling the another procedure and storing it in a variable. And what it's doing is gets max key by key. So by looking at the procedure name itself, you can be clear what it's trying to return. So it will be returning the category which has been boss, bought in the highest number.
Most.
So this get max by key, again it's initializing a equal to none, b equal to 0 for keys of D. This basically will be all the categories in a list. So whenever it's iterating the category, it will compare with your D variable, which is 0. If the D of Y is greater than your B value, which is written in a reverse manner, which is same, you are assigning A equal to Y, which is nothing but A equal to some category, and B is equal to D of Y, which is the count or the purchase count for the category, right?
Yes, sir.
So finally, you are returning the A. A is nothing but it's storing the value of category. So this is what it does. So finally, it will return category 3, right?
Sir, how dy is different from y? D of y.
DY,
Yes, sir.
these
How it
are
is
Ys.
different?
Category 1, category 2, category 3 are Ys. If you try to access using dictionary D of Y, this will be the values, right? 3, 4, 7.
Sir, y is the name of category and dy here y will be value of the category.
Yes, because you see, it is a keys of D's, and we are assigning Y for the each key. That's why we are trying to access D of Y. So this D of Y is the value of that particular category.
Yes.
Okay. So okay, let's go to the options then, if it's clear. The option says find the items of the category. No. Find the top item. No. It's finding the most frequent item category from the big buzzer. Again, top item by the quantity. No. So this is the correct.
So once again, we'll show the pseudocode.
Just a second. No.
Sir, in the first procedure, return D will return the dictionary, right? Hello? Sir?
Yes, yes. Return D's
Yeah,
dictionary.
Okay.
that will return dictionary.
Okay. And A is get max key by key in bracket B. Okay, that is big bazaar. Okay. Fine, fine. Okay.
Okay. Then we can go to next question. Fourth question. Okay. The following pseudocode is executed using the station-wise cards of the train dataset. What C will represent at the end of it. So again and again, it's coming to the same concept, whatever we are previously looking. So we are initializing the dictionary with the Monday, Tuesday up to Sunday as keys and 0 as the values. And whenever you read the card, if the station name is equal to Mumbai, again you are iterating for each A in X dot train list. So in a card, you will be having a station name, something Mumbai, and in the train list, you will be having just a minute. Look at the card dataset. Is it they are storing in custom dictionary? Okay, they are using the station wise dictionary. Okay. So in this card, they are taking the station name, and they are having train numbers, arrival, departure, and base. This is how the dictionary has been stored. So the station name is Mumbai, and for each X in train list. So this will have the list of trains, and for each B in A dot days. So this will have days. So basically, it's incrementing the what do you say, weekdays or weekends. This Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and up to Sunday. So whenever there is a station name called Mumbai, in that Mumbai, if any train reaches on any of those days, it's incrementing corresponding count. Right? Is it clear?
Yes.
Then it's coming to the 13th line. The C is empty dictionary and Y is equal to 0. And for each B in keys of D, again what it does, this B will be Monday,
Is
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, everything, right? And if Y is equal to D of B, initially my Y is 0, so this is false.
Is this
Then,
procedure, sir, from line 13? Is it procedure?
no, right?
no, no.
Procedure will be written procedure.
So this is second. What is this second pseudocode?
Second part of the
Continuation.
pseudocode.
Yeah.
So initially my y is equal to 0. So this line won't be executed. This is not true. Then if my y is less than of db, so basically if my d of b is greater than y, we take a c is equal to b. What this c is doing? It's initializing your dictionary with the day, Monday, Tuesday or something, whatever the day it has been seen, and y is equal to, it's reinitializing with the count for that particular day, 3. Okay, and it's keep on doing. This is fine. This is taking reinitializing the c, it's taking the y, so it's y, it's updating to max. So whenever you found max, its corresponding c will be updated with element Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, whatever it is. So this part is clear, right? 18, 19, 20, this slide.
Yes.
Is it clear or anyone have doubt?
Sir, will you take one card, Mumbai card, and will you able to explain with example, please?
Yeah, sure. At least this part is clear, right? Up to this part.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then let's assume my dictionary has been updated with such values 3, 4, 4, 6, 7, 7. Let's say this is my final dictionary once my while block has been got executed. Okay. Now let's execute this block of the code because we are gonna work on this dictionary only. So for the first iteration, this B will be Monday.
Sir,
And
here
this
A and B. What is A and B? Sir, for
where A and B?
A and B, sir. So for
In which line?
the 5 and 6. For
For
Oh,
each
okay.
A.
yes.
For each A in the train list, this train will have a list, right? In the
The
station data
name
set.
of the name of
Yeah,
name of train means different
name
train.
of A will be train names as a list. Because why as a list is because this train names not only has train names, this train names has a day, train number, all
The
the
train
details.
number. Yes.
That's why it's iterating again for B in A dot base.
The B is any day.
Hmm.
Yes.
Oh. So let's assume these values are present in my dictionary. So if my y is equal to db, d of b, so this block will be executed. Is this true for the first iteration?
No, sir.
Because
No.
it's trying to 0, 0
0.
equal to 3, right? So this is false. But here, if 0 is greater than 3, this will be true. So my now I'll keep a track here what my C value will be. So C will be updated with Monday, and Y will be updated with 3 because that's D of B. Is it clear? First iteration.
Sir, D of B.
D of
D of B is the number of days. Monday.
Ye- Yes, right. Because
Times of Monday.
B refers to Monday, first iteration. So D of B will be the value of Monday.
Okay. Okay.
So D of B, sir, any day we can take any one or sir any and update means agar if more than if second card has same day, then we are incrementing DB. So line number 7.
Number 7.
Yes, sir.
On
Yeah,
line
that
number
will be
7, you will only
incremented.
do
If
it
it has
once.
same day, then you are do it. We are not
Once your
executing
while
now
loop
this now.
finishes, it's over. You will not go
So
back to that.
here we are updating DB +1.
No,
So
we are
why?
not updating the DB. This has been updated once the while block has been completed.
So then why
We
we
are
are
keeping
adding
track
1?
with variable C and variable Y. See, I'm
No,
using the variable C and Y. I'm not adding
no.
anything here.
Sir, I am asking about line number 7. DB is equal to DB +1. So why we are taking +1 here?
So, okay, in that case, we are trying to create this dictionary. Whatever the numbers I have written, it will create a dictionary like this. So, whenever you see a Monday value again in that Mumbai station, so it will increment by 1.
Yes, sir. Okay. Sir, I have already one dictionary D with
See,
all.
from line 2 to 12, it is creating the dictionary. And from 13 onwards, it is doing operations on the dictionary. So it's not going to go back to that while loop once you finish the while loop.
No, I have all. We have assumed D is equal to M Monday, Tuesday, all of day, and is equal to initially is equal to 0. We have assumed.
Yeah, that is initialization, right? So to fill the values inside those M,
And
the while loop will do that.
and we are incrementing if we got any day, means if we got Monday, we are incrementing Monday plus by adding +1
Correct.
value.
That is line
Sorry.
17. 7 does that.
Yes. Okay.
Sir, why we are doing these operations after the while loop? We can't do it within the while loop. Why it is written down? Why not inside the while? Like, why
You
are you
can
getting
have
me,
it
sir?
inside. Yeah, I'm getting. So if you are writing inside this while loop, it will be further complicated. You need to keep on how to track uh, this one. Let's see this finally what this Y variable holds also. This Y and C. Because they are trying to do something different. If they are just updating this, so
2, 1. Gaya.
okay, for the next iteration, it will be Tuesday. And this right now the Y value will be 3, right? Because I have been updated with 3. So whether this 3 is equal to 4, no, this if won't be
No,
executed. But 3 is greater than 4. So my C value will be updated with Tuesday. See, it's updating, not appending or something. Okay. And this will be updated with 4. Again, D of B. And in next iteration, if it comes Wednesday, now my Y value 4 is equal to 4. So this if will be true, now it's appending. So this will be now Tuesday, Wednesday. And even if this block won't be true because 4 is not less than 4, this won't be true. So this block won't be executed. On next iteration, it will go to Thursday. So in Thursday, it will be a 6. So whether 4 is equal to 6? No. But 4 is less than 6, this will be true. Now my C will be updated only with Thursday. And this will be updated with 6. Then if you go to Friday, again 6 is not equal to 7. So it will come here 6, but 6 is less than equal to 7. So it will update with only Friday, and this will be with 7. Now if you come to 2, Saturday as 2, Saturday 2 is not equal to 7 because that is my current value. And again, this will also be won't be true because 7 is not less than true. This will also be false. So next value, if you go to Sunday, then Sunday is 7. Now this block will become true, 7 equal to 7. So what it does, it will be appended, right? So along with Friday, it will be appended as Sunday. So my final value will be C equal to Friday and Sunday, and Y will be 7. So finally, what it's taking is the maximum count is it taking, and in C, whatever the days it has as maximum, it's keep on appending in the C list.
So for these type of questions, do we need the data?
For these type of questions,
Do we need the trained data set? Data we need?
you don't need, but if you want to visualize and try to understand for the first initial sakes, you can use the data set. But in exams, there won't be any data set. You have to try to understand the code by looking at. That's why I'm not using the data set. I'm trying to explain with some dummy data and trying to explain the code. Because
But
in
how we have to assume any values?
that's that's really difficult to answer. That's the whole
Data
course
is
is trying
given.
to. That's the whole course is trying to teach you. Whenever
Yeah,
you
you have
introduce
to
some new data
familiarize.
sets called
Okay,
list,
it is
dictionary,
already
or
given.
Actually,
something,
she has to familiarize
the
with the data sets what are existing in the data. She has to get familiarized with the data. Once they get familiarized, then automatically that will be visualized in the exam.
see, it's not only about familiarized with the data set. The core concept the course is trying to teach you, which you have to familiarize with the different types of data structures, not data structures, different types of data types. For example, if you take a list, how can we store the elements in the list? If it is a nested list, and what kind of values are there in that nested list? Again, for example, dictionary, we have seen lots of examples in last 2-3 sessions. So you have to come up with that approach, how my dictionary will look like if this pseudocode has been executed. This is very, very important. Why I'm saying this, if you go to Python, the same concepts will be there, same kind of code you have to write. Because here you are writing while loop, if loop. There actually you need to write the Python syntaxes like this. There you won't be uh, given any dummy data sets or cards. You need to visualize because every time whenever they give the problem, it will be based on the new data sets.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So the second part, can you please repeat the second part of the pseudocode?
Second part, it's very easy, right? I don't have. Can you rewatch again? Sorry. After 8 o'clock, I have one more session. If you don't understand, you can post it in Discord also.
Sir, what we are doing in these steps basically? Sir, after execution of upper
So
statement.
this for loop, it's trying to execute, trying to find a maximum count. This if block will find the maximum count, the line number 18 to 20. So this will find the maximum count from among all days.
Yes, sir,
And
it is clear. It is clear. We are
yeah,
initializing a list. See, a list.
so
And
yeah, if you
our
find two counts with the same values, the two maximum values are same. For example, in this dictionary, I have 7 with the maximum values. So this Friday and Sunday will be appended in my C dictionary. You are appending it. If you are finding a two maximum values, then you will be updating your C dictionary. Basically, you are appending the day will be in your C dictionary.
so which one is same? 7.
7 and 7. So that is the Friday and Sunday.
So how we get to know about it? So both are same.
Both are same.
Yes, it's Friday and Saturday.
Based on the numbers, right? Friday has 7 values, Sunday has 7 values. That's why your C list got updated with Friday and Sunday. The final value will be something,
Sir,
not
line number,
something.
sir,
It
till
will be like,
line number 7, all is clear. Sir, after that, so please explain in short if it is
okay,
possible.
can we explain at the end? I'll complete the fifth question. I'll come.
Okay, sir.
Okay, is everyone not able to get it, or
Okay, sir.
Understood.
So it's fine. So you can go ahead.
okay, again, it's a pseudo code based on the fill question, fill the pseudo code part. So in this part, again, what the code is saying, the following pseudocode is executed using the words dataset. At the end of execution, C captures the number of words with either all letters are distinct or at least 3 letters or appear twice. This is the condition. All letters should be distinct or 3 letters
Appear
should
at least twice.
appear twice. So this is what we are gonna write here. So this pseudo code again, when you just read the code, I won't be explaining much. I equal to 1, D is equal to dictionary. While I is less than x dot letter count, B equal to ith letter in the X word. So basically, it's trying to iterate all letters, right? All letters in the word. So whenever you read any word, it will iterate all the letters. So that's why it's I equal to less than or equal to letter count. And whenever you read the word, it initializes to empty. And B is the letter, each letter. And if that letter is already there in your dictionary, it's incrementing the count. If the letter is not there, you are initializing to 1. And for every letter, you are incrementing the I. This while loop will run for each word. So what we are trying to do is, so based on words only, we are trying to increment the. So this, so once the word is read, you will be having a dictionary for that specific word. For example, hello is the word you have read. So dictionary will be H1, E1, L2, O1. This is how the dictionary will be generated for this while. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
in
sir.
next, what we need to do is we need to check for this condition whether all letters are distinct. If it is not distinct, we need to check if 3 letters appear twice. Okay. So we need to look that through the option. Erase this part. Here we are initializing found equal to true and a equal to false, sorry, a equal to 0, and for each y in keys of the basically the letters. If value of any letter is greater than 1, you are incrementing the a value, that's fine, and else you are making found equal to false. And the if condition, it seems fine, it should be unique. Basically, the found value keep tracks of unique or not. So okay, and if a is greater than 3,
So, how do you say found keeps track of unique?
how do you say? That's how this variable has been initialized. uh, Found equal to true, this is to keep track of unique, this is to keep track whether the word appeared more than twice or not. Specific letter. If it's making false, because these are the two conditions this my if condition is checking, if you carefully look at it. So I need to check for this option, either all letters are unique, distinct, or if 3 letters should have appeared twice. So this is what my if condition checks. So this found corresponds to unique, because I just need a true or false value for this. And specifically the a value, it says greater than 3, right?
The uniqueness of letter or what?
All letters should be unique. For example, if you take a word hello, this is unique
No.
because L is repeated twice,
So
right?
option is false, right?
Sorry.
It will
Option A
check
is wrong,
each
right?
letter.
Yeah, it
It is
is wrong.
going through each letters.
This is wrong because as soon as you see the word, if it has appeared twice, if any letter appeared twice, that means this is true. Then here immediately you should say found equal to false instead of going to else. So this found will become false when if d of y is less than or equal to 1, then only your found is becoming false in this code, which is not. Is it clear? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's look at the next option. Okay. Then again we are initializing to true, a equal to 0, iterating. Whenever you find a value which is greater than 1 for each letter, it initial changes the found variable to false and increments it. So this is correct, which is doing the right thing. Whenever you find a letter with frequency more than 1, you just change the value to false and you just keep on incrementing. That's fine. And also the condition seems correct. It checks whether the unique or not, or if a is greater than 3. So this a will say how many letters appeared more than once or twice or thrice, whatever, because we are checking for greater than 1. So if 3 letters appeared greater than 1 time, it will increment the c value. So this option is correct. Let's also look at the third option and fourth option, try to find out why it's wrong. And the problem with here is again the else block. This is all fine up to this part, but again, why do we need to reinitialize the found variable equal to true? Once it is false, it's always false, right? You don't need to reinitialize to true again. So this is wrong. Is it clear?
Yes.
And let's look at the fourth option also.
Sir, this, how is used to count the number of words with distinct letters? It is counting only for the letter which has appeared thrice.
Here it is or condition, right? Either it should be unique or the letter appeared twice. At least the 3 letters should have been appeared twice. That is what the A is referring to here, if you see. This A keeps track a count of how many letters appeared more than once. So if it is greater than 3, that means 3 letters appeared more than once. And found refers to unique. And we are using our condition. Either this or that should be.
Sir, what if both the conditions are true? They have given or, right?
Hmm.
Found or a greater than or equal to 3. If both the condition is true, then no need to go to do that. No
How
need to
both
do
the
it.
conditions can be true? You take
No,
a word.
if it
See,
is true.
that is impossible, right? If you take a word, either the letter could be duplicate or it should be unique. Both conditions can be true at the same time.
Oh, okay. Now I got it.
You take any arbitrary example. I'm saying that won't be.
Sir, actually, where I will get this document, this
This
PDF
is all given in the portal. It's
notes, week 8 notes.
in the practice assignment on the top. There will be solution PDF. If you see, there will be a word. Click here to get the solution PDF.
Okay, fine.
Then in the D option, found equal to true, A equal to 0 for each Y again. As soon as you see if the word has appeared twice, you are changing the value equal to false, but you are incrementing in a wrong place.
Sir, word or letter? Sir, if dy, yes.
Letter. Incrementing the letter, incrementing the count in wrong place. So this is wrong. So only the option B is correct. Any doubts in this question?
No, sir.
Let's go to next question then. Okay, this is the first question. Okay then. Okay then. Any other doubts in week 8? Only we have 10 more minutes left.
Sir, I have asked that particular question, train data set from train
Okay,
data set one
the fourth
question.
one. The fourth one, right? The fourth question. This one,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, up to this part you are clear. Only
Yes,
this
sir.
part is wrong. Okay. I forget what numbers I have taken. Okay, let's take random values again. 7, 3, 2, 5, 4, again 5. Okay. So this is the dictionary I got after executing this while.
Sir,
Okay.
Sir, all cards. Sir, all cards. After checking for all cards, we are getting these data 2, 5, 4, 5.
Yeah, I'm just taking arbitrary number,
Okay,
but this
sir.
is how some
Yes,
numbers will look like, right? For
yes,
each
sir.
day after increment.
Yes.
So this 14th line will iterate through all the keys. This keys of D will give you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it will iterate one by one for all the days. So for the first iteration, it will be Monday. So here B equal to Monday for first iteration. Now you check if Y is equal to DB or not. Y is 0 equal to D of B, which is nothing but dictionary of Monday, because right now my B value is Monday. So which is 2, which is not equal. So this if block won't be executed. Then next if block will be 0 less than 2. This is true. Now my C value will be, I'll keep track C here, okay. My C value will be Monday, just Monday with empty list, with just a single element in my list. and my y value will be d of b, which is d of Monday, because my current iteration is Monday. So this will be 2 in first iteration. This is what I got in my first iteration. Okay. Now coming to second iteration, so the y value will be 2, but d of b will be 5 here, because in my second iteration it is Tuesday. This is again false. Again you go here, if 2 is less than or 5, this is true. Now my c value will be updated, c equal to Tuesday, y equal to d of b, which is 5. So this will be updated with Tuesday, this will be 5. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So in next part, you come to the third iteration, Wednesday. In Wednesday, this y equal to 4, sorry, the current y value is 5, and which is equal to 4. No, false, because this is Wednesday we are iterating. And is 5 less than 4? No, false. So none of the block will be executed. So we'll move to Thursday. So in Thursday, so the y value is 5. Is 5 equal to 5? Yeah, it is true. So now what I will do, I am appending the element to my C list, which is C plus plus B. So instead of just cancelling and rewriting as Thursday, what I will do, I'll append. So I'll just remove
Sir,
this.
5,
I
5,
will
5.
append Thursday, not 5, 5. I'm just updating my list only. See, I'm updating only C. This condition. Now coming to this 18th line of code, is 5 less than 5? This will be false, right?
Yes,
So there won't be any change in my y. Is it clear?
yes, sir.
So for the next iteration, what it will do?
It will check for
So for
Friday.
Friday, now my y value is 5.
Yes, sir.
Is 5 equal to 7? No.
No.
So let's come here. It's 5 less than 7. So it is true. Now my C list will be updated with single element with Friday. Now not more Tuesday and Thursday. It will be updated with just Friday. See, because you are reinitializing, not appending. This only plus plus is appending. And y is equal to d of b, which will be 7. Again, it will be updated with 7. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Then in next line of the code, it will be Saturday. For Saturday, is 3 equal to 7? No. Is 7 less than 3? Again, false. So none of the lines will be executed. So finally, Sunday is there. In Sunday, the value is 7. As you see, is 7 equal to 7? Yeah. If it is true, what I will do?
Append the
I will
uh,
append.
the
I will
day.
append the Sunday. But there won't be any change in y because this will be false. 7 is not less than 7. So this will be my final C list. Is it clear?
Sir, Thursday.
So what my code finally does here, it's taking the maximum value and storing it in y, and whatever the days has this maximum value, I'm appending those elements in my C list.
Yes. Thank you.
So it's a list of busiest days of the Mumbai station. Okay.
Yes.
Sir, one request. Sir, will you just take one train data set?
For what?
Just to see, just to look in the train list. What all is there?
Okay. See, again, I'm telling why I'm not showing you the data set and I'm teaching you is, of course, in exams you won't be looking at the data set, and coming courses
Yes, sir.
also you
Just
won't
for
be.
reference. Sir, here this is a train list or
Yeah,
station list?
this is a station wise data set. This is the station name Adra. The train list will be this. This
Which
is
one?
the
Train list will be
station. This is the station name. This will be the train list. So each train has
number. Train number.
arrival, departure, day, train number.
So train
Okay.
list will have all four values. Train number, arrival, departure days.
See, in some train numbers, you see days as multiple values.
Yes, yes, sir. Sir, in station dataset will have list of trains, and in train dataset list of stations.
Yes.
Okay.
So for each train, it will be there. What are the stations it will reach, when it will reach, when it will departure, and on what day it's reach. That's how the station data, sorry, train data set.
So we
This is
need to be
station. This is
careful.
station wise. This is train wise. So if you see train number is there, station name, arrival, departure on day one. So basically, day one says Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and
So here
it says
station list.
distance also.
So here station list is only the station names.
Yes, station names,
Okay.
arrival, departure.
So here we should be careful because both the data sets are similar.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
Okay,
here,
sir.
but carefully see if your day one here refers to Wednesday, because this train starts on Wednesday on departure 7:40 and with the distance as 0 206. So by looking at it, you can say for the distance between Bhubaneswar and Balasore is 206 kilometers. Okay. Anything else?
Yes, sir. I have doubt
It's,
on the question. I have pasted the doubt in chat section.
This is POIQ, right?
Yes, sir.
We'll discuss in next two sessions. The next two session will be fully dedicated for your quiz tools.
Okay.
So when we will have a quiz to revision?
By Friday, the one session is there. Before that, I don't know whether there will be a session or not. But definitely, there are two sessions.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.